Alright, hey everyone, this is Edgewind, and I got a special guest today acting as my camera dude. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Hobbit.
Alright, and he brought me over something pretty cool. Well, this is for him. It came to my doorstep out of reasons. We like reasons. But it gave me kind of an idea. He gave me kind of an idea to do kind of a Cold Steel-a-thon, what I have in my Cold Steel arsenal. What we have here is the Cold Steel FGX Kunai Battle Ring. Very cool. The Cold Steel GI Tanto. Very impressive blade. The Cold Steel Spike. This is mine, not Ruiner's. And this is the Bowie Spike. The Cold Steel Kobun. One of my personal favorite knives in my collection. And Scout's weapon, the Cold Steel Spear, the Leaf Blade. This is the spearhead, he has the shaft. We'll talk about that later. But I wanted to take a minute to discuss Cold Steel's reputation. They have stuff that is, in some cases, extremely pricey or extremely affordable, but everything they have is unique. You're not going to see a lot of blades out there in their arsenal that are cookie cutter designs like everybody else has got. They got stuff that stands out from the market, and actually, you'll see a lot of people imitate what they have. I've seen other companies imitate the GI Tanto, or you see kunai knives that are a dime a dozen, or just Japanese style knives that really don't have any kind of look to them other than just, hey, it's Japanese, it's got the curved tip and a Tanto blade, and that's all that she wrote. And spears, you can find wall hanger spears anywhere. You can find them at your grandma's house, you can find them at the mall, you'll find them at Walmart, I'm sure, if you look hard enough. And little spikes, you don't see many of these. I don't see any company really that kind of imitates the spike, maybe because they just haven't figured it out yet. Now, we're going to talk first off about what makes these weapons so durable, and that is these black coatings. These weapons are dipped in black coatings, black finishes that do more than just make the blade have that stealthy look. This coating helps prevent rust and corrosion. Now, obviously this one's a little different from what's on the GI Tanto, that's alright, but this same kind of finish will be on some of their tomahawks, their Sapirka Spetsnaz shovel, and their spearheads. And what it's for is to prevent rust and corrosion. Now, the spear itself is billeted from one piece of steel and machine sharpened with a very impressive edge right out of the box. I don't even have to take the SOG sharpener to that. I could, but I don't really see a point at this time. And it's all one piece of steel, so you don't have to worry about this when you're using it to kill a boar or you're throwing it at targets, whatever. It's not going to have breaks here at the welds or anything. If you overstress the blade, like I've discussed before, you might get a set in it, but that all depends on how responsible you are with it. And notice, there are no bolts or anything in this. This spear is held onto the shaft, which is made of ash. It is held on through friction. Now, if you want to screw some screws in, you got an option right here to do so. But friction alone should be enough. Let's talk about here the FGX Kunai. Very cool piece. I got this, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago in New York. I wanted the steel version, but they were sold out at the time. Very impressive. It's made from a single piece of plastic called Grivery. You can take this through metal detectors and all that kind of stuff. If you are someone who's kind of believes that, paranoid or whatever, you want to have weapons scattered throughout the house and even outside, this is something you can bury in the dirt and leave for months and it's not gonna fucking decay or anything. This is going to stand the test of time. So you can use this in survival situations, for life or death, whatever. This will suffice. Well balanced, can be thrown, very good thrusting weapon. The Cold Steel Spike, I spoke about this before, made from one billed piece of steel, wrapping there. Lots of great designs. This is the Bowie design. Runer had the classic spike. It comes with a Japanese style blade. It also comes with a drop point version. Lots of different styles there. The GI Tanto, once again, has that black cooked on finish. Tanto points. I love Tanto points. So good for penetration. Very good for penetration, but has an excellent edge for that cutting ability. And I haven't used this in a combat scenario, but I've used this for yard work and, camping style purposes. Fat blade, very thick. This will do some serious chopping. And for you knife throwing enthusiasts, this can be thrown with a great degree of success. I've seen demonstrations of this. I was very impressed. And the Cold Steel Kobun, small little blade, but with a lot of attitude. This will get the job done in any personal defense situation you have. with another Tonto point so you can get in close for those thrusts, and a slightly curved edge. I think it makes a difference in my own personal opinion for slashing attacks, but that's just me. The sheath for this, the spike, and the GI Tonto are a Secure X sheath, which is a kind of mold-injected plastic to give you a very good tight locking blade. There was a pocket/boot clip on this. This is one of the older models. That broke, so I just took my own lanyards and made my own sheath for it. Works pretty good. But you're not going to find other blades out there that have sheaths that have such a good securing lock grip in there. Kydex is good, and just mold-injected plastic is good, but this, nothing. You can run with this, jog, you can hide it on your person in any angle you want. It's not going to fall. Same here with this Bowie spike. Nope, nothing there. And of course the GI Tonto, very, very strong. The kunai, you don't need it, but I just kind of wanted to touch on all these blades. I'll probably do some of their own videos on them separately, but we're here to talk about today is the leaf spear. Now, obviously this is not the entire spear. We have an oak shaft that goes with that.
Ash.
Ash?
Ash.
Ash?
Yep.
Let me see that. Right here. This is a long thing. How long did we say this was?
With the spearhead, it's 82 inches almost.
Which is very impressive. Very impressive. So, not that hard to put on. Nothing, real big there. And you're ready to rock and roll. Now, I didn't put this down all the way because we got to transport this later, and who wants to walk around with a spear? That would cause some alarm.
Might even be too long for my car.
Oh, dear. We're going to have to, open up the back of your car or something.
Yep.
So, real easy there, really impressive. But I am not a spear expert, believe it or not. However, Hobbit is. And would you like to take some time to talk about this?
Sure.
All right.